Hey, Jonathan here, and we are in Colorado right now. It's a little cold. That's why I got my Broncos shirt on, which I'm not even a fan, by the way. This is actually my mom's, so I'm just rocking it. Anyway, do you feel like you have weak ankles, weak knees? Do you feel like you have a problem with agility? Do you feel like you have a problem being able to balance and hold your position? If so, then you'll want to train these ninja balancing drills we're about to show you in this video. Because if you do these drills in the next few weeks and few months, you're gonna notice that you're gonna be less susceptible to rolling your ankle, to tweaking your knee, and you're gonna have improved balance, which is gonna help a lot for parkour, free running, being able to land properly, run on rails, walk on rails, precision on rails. It's a big factor in parkour. And to just become a better all-around athlete. Alright, so Thomas is going to show you these ninja drills. Let's do this.
Alright, I have 7 balancing exercises for you to try out. Now these are going to range from beginner all the way to advanced ninja. So after watching this, see how far you can make it. See if you can go all the way to advanced ninja with it. And I also have a couple of challenges for you to try out with this as well. Now before we get started, we want to focus on a few principles. And I picked this up from ballet, training with a good friend and also a great instructor, Caitlin Geyer in LA for a couple of years. And with ballet, you really have to focus on the alignment of your body, and this helps tremendously with balance. So key things we need to think about while balancing is keeping the head neutral. A lot of us, when we're balancing, will tend to look down, especially if we're on rails or anything. We tend to look down. This is going to throw our body out of alignment. Another problem area is our shoulders like to curve forward or lean in this direction here. We want to have them relaxed in their sockets here, so this is nice and aligned. We want our chest in alignment here. We don't want to arch at the upper back either, so we want to keep a nice straight line here. The other area is the hips. A lot of people will have their hips stick out, either due to poor flexibility in the hips or just because of bad technique. We want to make sure to round the butt, tuck the butt under here, so we have a nice straight line all the way through our body. This allows us to stack our joints, so that way our body structure can do most of the work with the balance, and that way we are aligned, which will make balance so much easier. So now, knowing those principles, let's go over these exercises. These first 3 are beginner level, and we can do these inside of our own home. So no excuses, you can perform these in the comfort of your own home in a small amount of time. So first one is just balancing on one foot. Okay, have the arms to the side, focus on the alignment, head neutral, hips square and centered, and we're just going to hold here for 30 seconds. 2 to 3 sets of 30 seconds. Make sure to perform on both feet so you build the strength in both legs. And then to ramp this up a little bit, because this might be a little easy for you, simple thing we can do is close our eyes. You'll notice if you close your eyes, it makes it a lot harder. You have to do a lot of work to keep that balance and keep that alignment. Okay, and then to ramp it up even more, you start to master that. Lift up onto the toes here. Have the toes up and balance there, and close the eyes to make it even more hard or more difficult. Okay, make sure to switch and go on both feet. 2 sets of 30 seconds. Then the second beginner exercise I have for you is called the balance star. And so what we're going to do is balance on one leg again and draw a star with the opposite foot. Remember to focus on the alignment and slowly move the foot forward as far as you can while not putting it on the ground, and then bring it back. And we're going to create a star. So we're going to go forward, then off to the angle to the side, then directly to the side, back to the side, straight back, and then out to another angle here. Okay, and we want to go very slow and controlled. So just like I showed in the first one, go as far as you can comfortably, and then back. Now, just like the first exercise, we can ramp it up a little bit. Once we start to master this star, we can close our eyes. It makes it way more difficult to get that. And what this drill is going to do is really master your balance, but also develop strength through the joints. Okay, the third exercise, and this one's a challenge if you can do this once you have your balance down, is performing a tree pose. So this is taken from yoga. Balance on one leg, bring the other leg up, focus on keeping the hips square and not putting any pressure against this leg with the other foot. It's just raising up and it's there, just lightly touching. And then open up the hips here and then balance. And then again, same thing. We can close the eyes and then lift up on the toe to increase the balance or to increase the difficulty. These next 4 exercises are gonna be more advanced, and we're gonna go into more hardcore ninja style. So master those beginner level exercises first. Then we want to take it to a rail or an elevated surface like so. You want to start off very low at first, and then as we gradually progress, get it up even higher. And this is perfect for those of us who are looking to get into parkour or like to have some more advanced training, okay? So the first exercise is, once you find your spot, is just bouncing on one foot here. Focusing on those alignment principles we talked about earlier, and use the other leg as counterbalance. And again, we're just gonna hold for, this time, 15 to 30 seconds. And make sure to perform it on both feet. The 5th exercise is the same thing. We're gonna be balancing on an elevated surface or a rail. This time, we're going to stand perpendicular to the rail. This is gonna be a lot more difficult. It's gonna require a lot more strength in the calves. And this is gonna take a lot of mental power as well to keep it balanced, or to hold this balance. So again, we're gonna hold for 15 to 30 seconds, 2 to 3 sets of this, and try to focus again on that alignment. But for this, I noticed keeping a slight bend in the legs makes this balance easier. The 5th exercise is when we start going to ninja mode and really having some fun with this rail bouncing. What we're gonna do is begin to walk on the rail. So I'll show you back here, keeping those alignment principles and making sure to have your foot cover most of the rail, and slowly and confidently walking forward, backward, and then using what we learned earlier, going on one foot and then turning to the perpendicular to turn and go the opposite direction. So we need to get comfortable in this position here. You need to be, especially if you're looking to go into parkour, me and Jonathan would train this many nights for many hours, constantly getting comfortable on the rail, walking on the rail, going different directions, moving around, changing up speeds. So we would go fast, we would go slow, we would perform spins, squats. We would spend so much time practicing on this balance, and that's what's going to take if you want to go to that advanced level with your parkour training. You need to be comfortable with doing this rail walking and doing these balance drills. Now, this last exercise is going to be the Ultimate Ninja Challenge. This is the true test of balance and strength. You get on the rail or an elevated surface like so, and what we're going to do is perform a controlled pistol squat. So you have to maintain the balance, maintain that good alignment, go down to a full squat with one leg, and then back up. Once you can master that with both legs here comfortably, then you know you've got your balance down to that ninja level. All right, so those are the 7 simple exercises you can use to start improving your balance right now. So go and try those extras. Start with those beginner level ones, see where you are with your balance right now, practice on those, and then as you begin to advance, move up to an elevated surface or in a row like this and get those ninja balance skills down and go for that pistol. Now, if you can master that and you get your pistol squat, make sure to tag us on Instagram, hashtag the pistol squat challenge, and let us know if you get it. Now, you might have noticed that we've only been posting about 1 video per week these past few weeks. We've been really heavily involved in the Get Fit Challenge that we started. I know we posted about that as well, and some of you are in there right now getting some awesome results. So just letting you know, we'll be returning back to 2 videos a week, probably early May, like May 10th, around that week there. And I just want to give a shout out to the guys in the challenge right now. You guys are kicking butt. We have people losing weight already, losing 10 pounds. People are getting their first pull up, their first muscle up, and even their first side flip. So it's been a great experience so far, and I appreciate for those of you that are in there right now. So make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next video.